How you going again, guys? Progress report Saturday. Um, Blocking, trans is bolted on. Starter's temporary there at the moment. I need the right bolts. I've only got 3/8 bolts in there at the moment. I need some 7/16s. They're sort of just hold. I haven't got any 7/16s, but I'm trying to find some. Gear linkages are hooked up. The main kick down parts hooked up, but not the rest, so obviously up to the carb because I haven't got that far. Now we tip. I've got one of the Australian Hemi Performance engine mount kits to convert this from a slant 6 to a V8. Now they make this kit and they've got like a slimline sort of V8 style engine mount. Now, unfortunately, on this side, you can see there now how little clearance there is between the steering box and the where the oil filter would go on. Now, in New Zealand and Australia, they have, I'll show you on the motor here, they have this adapter. Swing this motor around and pull the sheet back. Now we have this adapter on so you can put a remote oil filter on. Now, as you can see, it sits in pretty tight, but on here you can see how little little clearance there is. There's almost nothing. Now with the engine mount that they sent me with this kit, it's sitting hard on there. Unfortunately, I actually had an old one from a sort of a stock engine mount from a later model Valiant. I had an original sort of factory sort of type style big thick mount that they normally have in the later cars. And I put that in there and it's given me just a whisker of clearance. So probably what I'm going to have to do is just shave a little bit off this, off that sort of boss that goes around there. There's plenty of meat there to clearance a little piece off here if I have to. At the end of the day too, I could probably space this a little bit more, and I could probably even just sneak a little bit off the end corner of the steering box if I had to, but that's where I've got to at the moment. So I'm ready to put a couple of bolts and some heads and get them on, and then sort of start having a look at sorting out this intake or these exhaust manifolds. I've still got to get a little bit of tubing and bits and pieces to tack onto the header plates to make them up, but we're heading in the right direction. Gear linkages all work, which is real good. Just going through all the gears. Seems to be locking into each gear and locking the right place. Like I obviously haven't run it, so like it, but yeah, like it's going into the gears, like the trans is clicking into gear when it's in the right place on the gear linkages, which is handy. I haven't had to adjust anything. So that's about where we're at. So I'll keep going and put some pieces on and get back to it.